Hey.
Here he is. Speaking of my angel. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. How you guys doing?
I'm just talking about... Stop it. I'm talking about love and Valentine. And how we're creative with our gifts.
Yes. Very creative. And gifts.
Stop it. Oh my god.
Y'all don't want to know what's going on.
No, you don't. Thank God it's a podcast. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, y'all, I think we need some music on this one. So, baby, say something to the people. Give the men and the women out there some tips on this Valentine's Day.
Don't argue. Love each other. And stay away from burning up the food.
What?
Don't eat toast on Valentine's Day. Bye, everybody.
Get out of here. Push the
See
door.
that? Spanking my buns.
Push the door up, baby. That man of mine, y'all. I don't know what. So you heard it here first. Don't make toast on Valentine's.
You don't want your love to sound like this on Valentine's Day.
He just flushed the toilet. He said that is
So
not.
be nice.
He said you don't want your love to sound like a toilet flushing on Valentine's. Oh my Lord, where does he come up with this stuff? That's my baby, y'all. That's my baby. So what do you have in common? Well, one thing in particular we have in common, we both like to just act up. He's more of a subtle clown. I'm just like goofy and he's cool with it. I don't really hide the fact that I'm a little special, as my daddy call it. He real smooth with it, but he is a big clown. That's why we get along so well. And I'm just grateful to God that really God has given me the desire of my heart, which it took me a minute to figure out what I wanted and not what I thought I should have because of what other people had in a man or in a relationship. But to really find what makes you happy and really what matters. Does it really matter who makes the most money? Does it really matter who works the most hours and who pays the bills or the bulk of the bills? Like, what matters to you? As long as I learned, as long as the bills is paid, I'm good. But when you're surrounded by everyone else who wants to put everything on the man's shoulders, or wants to put everything on a 50-50 split down the middle, or like you got to drown out everybody else when it comes to your household and your relationship and what works for you. And then you have to figure out, okay, this is what we work, this is how we work, this is my strength, that's your strength, this is my weakness, that's your weakness. And if I'm good with this, then you do this. If you're good with that, then I'll do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes a relationship work. That's where you find that peace. And I prayed to God early in my marriage because I did not want to spend 10, 15 excuse me, y'all 20 years trying to figure it out. Talking about marriage is hard and marriage is work. I just, no. I refused. I was like, Lord, I want to get this early. I do not want to go past 3-4 years trying to figure this out. And I thank him because he answers your prayers. I said, by the 5th year, I want to have smooth sailing. I want to be able to understand what's going on, get through the beginning stages of getting to know each other, trying to figure out, getting past baggage of past that's still, you thought you unpacked some of them bags of your past, but then you realize it was still there over in the corner. Past relationships and past hurts and issues that you had. Both of you, men and women, you both have them. You just show them differently. But I just thank God that I was able to get through it and realize that really, even with counseling and asking advice from other couples, it's between you two, because no matter what another person says, that is still based on them and their reality or their belief or their desire for, whether it's for them in a relationship being transferred to you and yours, or whether it's someone else and what they think you need or what they think you deserve or what they think you want. Because really a lot of times we can't even express to other people what it is we want in a relationship, because a lot of times until you really know, you really don't know how to express it. And all they going by is what they think, So yeah, we this year it will be 5 years married and almost darn near 2012 we came back in contact, I want to say. So yeah, it's almost going on let me see. I've been knowing them since I was 18. For those who didn't know, yes, this is nothing new. I've been knowing this man since I was 18 years old. He was 21. We went to college together. We separated, went our own ways, did our own things in life, and God brought us back because we belonged together. We didn't know this. Well, I'll say we didn't plan it. Sometimes you know stuff without knowing it when you meet someone, and you just connect without even connecting. We didn't date, we didn't kiss, none of that. He was just a guy I knew on campus that I had a little crush on. And I never told anyone. He was dating other people, he was really one of the men on campus that most of the girls was, every time you heard a name come out of their mouth, they was talking about him. He was one of those guys on the campus we went to. And I was just me with hanging out with my homegirls, and you have different people you thought was cute and stuff like that, but he was that one that I secretly, every time I saw him, it just steamed my glasses, y'all. He always teased me about that. But yeah, I really enjoy. Let me check. Hold on, because I'm waiting on that package for him. Let me check my phone, make sure. Because I don't know if he's gonna leave or he'll be here when they ring the doorbell. Just thought I got a notification. Okay. No updates yet. Okay. So yeah. came back together about 10 years ago. And we were still, like I said, we were friends, because during that time I was dating, and he was dating, and we knew each other, but we always had a mutual respect for one another. And so when he got out of his relationship, and I was not in one at the time, I was kind of sort of dating, but really not serious. And when he made it plain that he was interested, everybody else got pushed out the way. And I was focused, he was focused, and we haven't stopped being focused and figuring us out, each other out ever since. And it's been a journey, and I wouldn't change a thing, because like I said, everything you go through, it teaches you, it helps you. And it really has taught me a lot about just how people and why relationships are the way they are a lot of times. And when each person finally deals with themselves and what they're dealing with personally, that is when you can have a clear direction, a clear path to relate and deal with one another. So once you get rid of all the issues with the end, then dealing with someone on the outside of you is easy. And marriage is not hard. It really isn't. It's what you make it. Now, if you say it's hard, guess what? It's going to be hard. If you say love is difficult and love is a test, whatever you say, that's what you're going to get. But I say love is beautiful. Love is literally daily unfolding and daily learning and grasping more and more of each other. And it's a beautiful thing when it's tended to and appreciated and never compared to anything or anyone else. And so let's get into the book. What do you have in common? Think of it. Ask yourself that. What do you have in common with your mate? Like I was telling you earlier, me and mine were very creative. We always trying to make the other one happy. We're always trying to put a smile on the other one's face. Because we're happy people, so we want to share that happiness, especially with the one closest to us. And so we're always coming up with something unique to do. And so that's what we have in common. We love to be, we're very passionate people. We love hard, and I think that's why we had to really find ourselves at the beginning, to make sure, because we come from other relationships where the other people were not that person, so they didn't love as hard as we did. So it kind of made us question each other at the beginning, because we were still trying to understand what went wrong, I think, in the last ones. But once we understand who we are, then we're able to appreciate that in the other person. And so you need to figure out, what do you have in common with the person that you're with? If you're not dating or if you're not married, it's a perfect time. Don't get with someone if you don't have things in common, or if your differences are going to start confusion or frustration for you. Make sure you're making wise choices and decisions when it comes to the person that you're with. It says,